Is it a blank canvas right now, the Me Boy or whatever?
No.
All right, hola, my mates. This is Panic for Panic Games. We're gonna start our D&D after a little technical difficulties, but we're ready to roll. And Dan's gonna give just a little recap of what happened last week.
All right, guys. So a little recap of last week in our adventure of the Tongue of Derand from Tales of the Old Margreve, whatever you want to call it. Adventurers had started traveling through the forest. You guys met with one of the leaders of the sprites who had offered you 2,000 gold, which was given in form of gems up front to help rid the ghouls of this area. They've had repeated trouble of either them pillaging their villages. At the end of the day, they need to be gone. So, which fits right into where you guys were heading towards the Cavern of Whispers. And at this point, you had just busted down the door. You killed a couple of grave dirt elementals. And you saw a few of the ghouls had ran down the chamber or started into the Cavern of Whispers, which is right where you guys are. For those of you that are following, we have the map posted up there. But again, it's kind of right at the entrance, and we are taking it from there. So just so you have a little bit of flavor text here in terms of what you're encountering. As you enter into the Cavern of Whispers, the tunnel descends deep underneath the forest. The air here is close and contains traces of the scent of rotting flesh. There's oval-shaped mushrooms that grow here and there and shedding dim blue light in the tunnel. White roots trailing down from the plants above snake their way across the ceiling. And it's very damp. You can hear the trickle of water running, kind of like flowing out of the walls a little bit. Keep in mind it has been raining significantly out in the forest at this point, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense that water is coming down into the cavern. That's what you guys are experiencing right now. So I know last we checked, you guys were looking to brave the depths and go on in. So who's taking lead and what you guys doing?
Well, since I was waiting for everybody to go in, I'll step inside the cavern and reappear since I'm out of the rain.
Whoa! I came back.
I love the visual effect.
Yes, the invisible camera being off.
That is called high-tech special effects, folks.
Ooh.
Yes, spare no expense.
Are we missing Rick tonight?
Rick is his character right now is currently guarding outside as he's been hearing some rustling around. He may join you, he may not. Depends on what happens in Rick's real life.
It all depends if Walmart's calling.
This is true.
You gotta love those Florida men.
Yep.
So that would be Thunderhoof, our trusty little.
This token from last
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
Take that off.
Which one?
Oh, here.
Okay, I see the one. Okay, yep. Let me take them off.
I
Don't
was
y'all.
about to say,
Yeah, leave it to the
Don't even
DM.
start drawing. Jim, quit drawing on the map. What are you doing?
Is he already doing it already?
There's already a square being placed on the map. You guys keep your clickers off the map. Y'all are killing me.
I think you said touch it. Touch the map.
Do not touch the map.
So last week, did we heal at all?
No, there was no healing that I'd seen take place.
No.
I know I didn't do any healing because I'm still down 10 from the blasted poop monster.
All right.
well, I have a way for us to take a rest if you all want to take a rest.
I'm
A
gonna,
long one.
I'm gonna assume the number I have written on my notepad bandages from last week.
What's your plan, Andy?
I have Leomon's tiny hut.
Oh, true.
Well, Landon, technically, but
What's your plan, Landon?
The only thing is that they're aware we're here, and the longer we wait, the more they're gonna fortify, or worse yet, create whatever bigger poop monsters.
well, we can go at all your guys' pace. Cause no offense, I'm not going in first. Just saying.
All right.
I'll go.
You know
I'll go
it.
second.
I can go in. It doesn't.
Anybody got any healing?
Didn't we buy much? We bought heal. Didn't I gave you a greater healing potion because I bought it.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah, when we left town.
I might have 2 of them.
Yes.
Well,
you did.
like I can heal you, but I only have so much healing.
I will. I will take the potion.
Okay.
You would.
Mm-hmm. I'm only down 4, so I'm fine for whatever we're gonna go do.
Is everyone else okay?
I'm good.
I'm happy. Sorry.
First one to yawn will never see dawn.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good. Release the hate.
Let me guzzle this potion real quick.
You're gonna chug a potion?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
All right. I will move into the cavern.
Go move into the cavern? Okay.
Up to this corner and take a peek.
Let me see where you're at. As you actually roll a perception check, I'll let you know what you see. And again, it's dim light. So, do you have dark vision?
No, I do not.
So roll with disadvantage.
I'll move up with him.
That's a 10 total.
All you can see is the faint glows of mushrooms along the floor that kind of line the walkway, and a few that are kind of dangling from the ceiling as well. But it's so dim, they just look like little glowing spots. You really can't see and make out any shapes down the way. So
Right.
for you don't see anything. You don't hear anything either. You just can hear the dripping of water. Maybe a little bit of like a trickle of a stream kind of running out of the water as well, or out of the walls.
I didn't mean
take
to
a
make
look
a
and
wall
see what I
around
can
my
see?
character. It won't let me move it.
You gotta click on tokens to be able to move your
I
character.
got it. Yeah, click on token. Noob.
I'm sorry.
A new guy.
Totally jacking us up.
Yep.
Where do I go from here? Should I make my own or?
Make your own what?
Oh, I can't.
Did you delete
It's
your
okay.
guy?
I don't.
He disappeared.
I'm
No,
still on
he's-
mine.
Oh, there he
Maybe.
is.
I see your guy.
Oh yeah, I see him too.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
I'd like to
just-
see if I can take a look.
Okay, go ahead and roll. And tiefling, obviously, you can see. So
16.
good enough. You see, as you look down, you can see what look to be some giant mushrooms that are growing down, and you can see one kind of shadowy figure kind of peering behind it, beady red eyes just staring at you and watching. But all you're catching is about this much of its face as it's looking at you and the rest of the group. But again, the rest of the body's hidden behind the giant mushroom that's down there. And that whole area is like a patch of really, really big ones. I'd say anywhere from like 6 to 10 feet high.
It's the gingerbread man.
That's what you see. And you can see I've marked about how far away he is. And he's not the gingerbread man.
So he's acting like he's trying to hide,
Correct.
but sucking at it.
Do you let
Correct.
any know this? Kovac?
So, yes, I would let you know.
You gonna keep a secret?
What do you see? Nothing.
The wind.
Go forward. All right. So, due that we're going into very tight quarters, I would like to get an official marching order.
I'll go first.
I'll go third.
I'll go second.
Okay, so hang on. So I got. Who said first?
I did.
Tusk.
Tusk.
Tusk is going first. Who's going second?
0.
0. Tim, when are you? Or what? Who you go? Or who's third?
Landon.
Landon, third. Okay, and who's fourth?
Moving forth.
Tim. Okay.
Tim
All right.
shall bring up the fourth.
That puts Kovac pulling up the rear.
Come here.
Sounds about right.
Yep. It's accurate.
Technically underhook the rear, but you know.
Could make him the door.
He's out there, man. He's just guarding the door. He's like, I ain't letting nobody in. They got to say the magic password.
He's out there grazing.
He's all on all fours.
Yeah.
This grass is delicious.
So if Kovac had pointed out the figure down there, is there no? Would I be able to see it too, or you want me to make a roll of perception?
You have to make a roll to see if you can see it.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay, then he's the only one right now that can that eyeballs what's happening.
Well, Kovac can throw a fireball down there, and we'll just fireball the caverns as we go along.
Yeah, actually, I welcome that. Burn all your fireballs up right now, please.
Aww.
What are those useful?
What's these fireballs you speak of?
The most useless spell in the game. Get rid of them. Just toss them. Throw them out. Nobody needs them. It's garbage.
Okay, Ted.
Ted's watching this like jerk.
Exactly.
Well, I'll know what to do with Ray's new character next time he plays in any of my groups. Hi, I'm so dead. What do you mean I'm dead?
When I make a fireball T-shirt for sure.
Oh, there you go.
My friend has a ringtone that goes fireball every time it goes off for like a text message. So
I like it. I like it. All right, guys. So, like I said, who we got going first here? What's happening?
Tusk.
Yep. I'm in there.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, Tusk is very good at locating traps.
Tusk, about how far up are you moving right now?
How far do I want to go? Just up like
Move your
20.
guy.
All right. I had to refresh the map, so hold on. Refreshing.
You have the little hourglass.
Exactly.
Loading.
Here we go. Rendering. Please wait.
Oh my God.
That's what this night's all
Everyone's using laptops from 1991. It's cool.
Yeah. Mine's a crank start.
That's a lie. Mine's from 2010.
There, I moved to where I'm gonna go.
All right. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Huh?
Oh,
Damn it.
he's gonna make us down the death chute.
Not
Thanks,
bad.
Brusk.
And
Such a friend.
who's this crust you talk about?
Let's see here. All right. Tusk, what did you roll?
I rolled a 20.
Very nice. 0.
13.
Yeah.
14.
Landon.
17, yeah.
Rock on. Kovac.
18.
A lot of high rollers tonight. Alrighty. So, Tusk, as you move up, you see what looks to be the similar look to the ghouls that were out front that you guys had killed to begin with. And you can see him kind of like, he turns and looks down the hall, and you see him saying something. You can't quite make out what it is. And it's going down that way, right?
Nice.
And you can hear the pitter-patter of about 3 to 4 other sets of feet. But you're not able to tell if they're coming to you or going away. It's kind of echoing within this cavern. That's what you see right now and hear.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
We're in initiative right now, right? So.
Yes, sir. You are in an
I'm gonna hold my action. See what these
You
fools
realize
do.
you are blocking the entire hallway.
Yeah, true. Well then, in that case, I'm moving back.
I said that to piss him off, by the way.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
Jim's forwarding rules to me right now as we. I can just see it. He's like totally like, Dan, they can go, they can move through him. It's cool. Don't worry.
I can turn sideways. Believe it or not.
We will play this correctly. I will let you guys move through him. I will just say you're going to use half movement to go through the body. That's my house rule.
Well, in that case, okay. I'm gonna stay there and just hold my action.
That's not a house rule. That's rules as written.
Oh, with the half movement to go through?
Yeah.
I thought you could just go
Yes.
through. Okay. All right.
I mean, it's not like
was also
Brusk's gelatinous cube.
It was somebody's house rule at one point.
Ted.
Hey, well, it's in my house and it's a rule, so it's cool.
All right, so
All right.
I'm holding my action.
Cool. Then we are on to Kovac.
I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Actually, yeah, no, I'll stay where I am for the moment.
Okay. So holding action constitutes. What are you holding? You just gonna stay there? Or are you holding an action?
I'm just staying here,
Okay.
essentially passing my turn.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Then we are on to Landon.
Man, I don't even know. I am curious though.
Careful.
I guess I'll move up. So that's. Oh, dang it.
Did you
Why won't you move?
upper left-hand corner? You should be able to drag it.
Yep.
As long as you're clicked on tokens.
Yeah, I am.
If you draw a square, I'm gonna punch you through the screen.
I made a dragon.
Made a dragon.
Overall,
It won't let me click on it. I'm trying to click on the box. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to my token. I'm sorry.
If you
All right,
move the corner,
Landon has became a dragon.
All right, fair enough.
Oh my lord.
That's a spirit, at least. Oh my god, it won't let me click on it. It's being evil. Maybe it's because of the. Maybe it just won't do it because it's bugging out on me.
You got it's a
There
free.
we go.
You gotta give it a second. Let it load.
Yep.
And that's as far as I can get. Screw it. I'll use an. No, because then I won't be able to stealthily sneak up there. I guess I'll hold and I'll stare to see if I see anything. Can I do a perception check?
Yes. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ugh. Ugh. 12.
12 is the magic number, so you were able to look and you can see the same thing. You can see what looks to be a similar shape to the ghouls that you were fighting out front. And again, he's still watching as you guys are getting close, and you see him kind of like reaching towards his waist, and you can kind of make out in the shadows a little bit of glow, what looks like a shiny hilt. So you know he's got a weapon, some kind of weapon he's now grabbing for, getting ready for you.
what's he reaching for?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
I swear you said shiny chode. No.
But that'll
No.
probably be my.
The hilt of your sword.
You glitched out, yeah, for sure. I heard that too.
But I did not say a shiny chode.
These are some
Let's
fancy
see, how
creatures.
far is he? So I can see him enough, right?
See him enough, yes.
Um,
You're about 30 feet away from him, so yeah, you can see in this dimly lit area. And again, you're just getting enough glow off the walls and some of the smaller mushrooms in the ground that are reflecting where you can make out
Shiny chode.
a shiny chode.
all right. I'll put my hand out and I'll say to him as I'm casting vicious mockery. I'll say that your mama's so fat that she plays pool with the realms, and he needs to do a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, them's fighting words.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Alright. Let me pull my view up real quick here.
I'll just stand.
Wait, what?
That is a giant mushroom, right? The green
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. 17.
Oh yeah, that definitely succeeds. Well, I tried. Your guys' turn. That's all I can do.
Alright. Yeah, and you hear that something that gets like shouted back to you, and you kind of hear it. And he's like, "My mama's a fat orc." Ha!
Proves my point.
All right. Then let's go on to Tim.
Oh,
Tim.
guys are in my way. What do you see? I'll draw my short sword, and I will hold an action. I'll cast magic missile if I see anybody pop up down there that's not friendly.
Okay. All right.
Unless you'll give me a chance to see if I can spot him again.
I mean, it's your turn. You can, yeah. You can. You see, these guys are like eyeballing somebody, so.
He's definitely within range.
What do you do? Perception?
Perception, please.
Yeah, I rolled 22.
Yep. And you can see again. You're catching about that much of them. So.
All right, I'm casting Scorching Ray at him. I have Spell Sniper. I ignore half cover and 3/4.
Okay. So that works.
Just don't
First
roll a
one.
1.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Second
All right.
one
Well,
was a 17.
let's do the damage on the first. So, well, roll me a D100 first. Let's see what happens.
It might be
You
the
may not
end.
need a second roll.
40.
Triple damage.
All right. Where's it at? 56.
So you see whatever happened when you were casting your magic missile, or was it Scorching Ray?
Scorching Ray.
You were casting your Scorching Ray. There was some kind of anomaly in your magic where all of a sudden it split into 3 of exactly what you were casting at the same time, thus doing triple the damage.
He didn't even know it worked like that.
So just roll one set of dice and then triple it?
I'll let you do it however you want. You can either roll 1 set triplet, or you can roll 3 separate times, whichever you prefer. You got to make a decision before you roll, though.
Yeah, decide after.
Well, I just rolled, but all right. I'll do 3 different damages then.
Okay.
Damage rolls because I
Fair enough.
didn't declare it. Yeah, figures. — 16 points of fire damage from the first one.
Okay.
All right, second ray,
Yep.
11 hit.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Oh. No, you don't have to roll for the hit. You're just rolling your damage.
No.
The
Scorching Ray is a. I have to roll for an attack.
The first one wasn't critical.
The first one was a critical. I already took care of that one.
Okay, so
I'm rolling for
16 damage total was the triple damage.
Right.
The first one, yeah.
For
Okay.
the first one.
11 does not hit.
Okay. How about 20? Dirty.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be an additional 6 points of fire damage.
How do you want this to go down?
Basically burn mash where he leaves a silhouette on the side of the wall.
I would have gone with a small tear from the DM.
Hey, the guy thought he was being slick spying on us. I took care of him.
All right. Let's see here.
I think I did my job
Are
well.
we still in initiative?
There you go. You can now see the little silhouette against the back of the wall.
Nice.
He's dead.
Oh, God.
And as that happens, go ahead and make me a perception check at advantage.
Uh, 12.
Still fine. You can hear two voices talking, and one of them says, "Let's turn the master in. Let's turn him in. Maybe we can save our hides and get out of here." And the other one's going, "I don't think that's a good idea. What if Master finds out our plan? Then we'll be dead either way." And the other one says, "Maybe these ones more powerful. We can convince to kill Master." And they're kind of just, and then you hear them kind of shut up, and you hear a couple footsteps leaving your direction, not essentially staying right where you're at.
Wow, this place has got some weird acousticals in it.
That's what you do.
Okay.
So we're just gonna keep this going in order. So we'll pop back to the top. Well, unless you want to move, Ray. Do you need to move?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll go to the top. We got Tusk. You are up, sir.
All right, I'm gonna come up over here to this corner.
I think you skipped.
Oh, you said
What's that?
So I think you skipped me.
Uh-huh.
And me.
Did I? Oh, I did. Sorry. 0. You're right.
It's okay because I couldn't have really did anything anyway.
Well, did you want to move?
To get both through both people, I wouldn't have had enough movement.
But you could have still moved up.
I mean, I guess I would have moved like right there.
Okay. So we'll just leave it there. Sorry, you rolled the same as my ghouls, and the ghouls got killed, so I just moved to the top.
he doesn't care after that.
There's blood, Dan. You son of a bitch.
All right. So cool. So that's where you're at right now.
Yep.
All right. And then Tusk. That where you're.
Check that order again. Wasn't I after 0?
Let me see here. No, you rolled an 18. You went earlier. You said you were skipping your turn.
We're not all the way back around. You said we were
No.
starting back at the top of the order.
Well, starting back at the top is going to be Tusk, and then so after
Gotcha.
Tusk, then we go to you.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, that's what I would have did.
Okay. Then let's go on over to go back. Go back.
He's thinking. Leave him alone.
I'm actually moving.
He moved. And he took my token.
No, I didn't.
Mm-mm.
It disappeared off the screen.
No, it's still there.
It's still there. I see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I still see him.
Nope. Now it's back.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta wave over it to
Are you
bring it
sure
back.
you're not? I repeated last week.
I mean,
Little something.
It was a
how much has he been drinking before we even started tonight?
good stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yeah.
You're stealthing.
He just disappeared. With
Jim, go ahead and make me another perception check.
All right. Eight.
Ooh.
You can hear some voices that are some whispers, but again, the crazy acoustics in here, and you have all this little mini forest rooms essentially going on in this room. You can't quite make out where the voices are coming from. And you can't see anything either because you got, like I said, a whole bunch of shrooms in this room here. So a lot of hiding spots, but yeah, you can't quite make out where these voices are coming from.
Hence, the theory of cavern whispers.
Ooh.
Let's see. So that's gonna put us to Landon.
Let's see here. By my calculations, that's 15. See, I can get right behind him, but if it's going to cost me the rest of my movement just to stand where he is, I won't be able to pass him, right?
No, you'd have to be right behind them.
Ooh.
Can't end your spot in the same spot as a friendly.
He did it.
Carrying around the corner, can I take a quick gander around my surroundings?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you make a scan.
Good, 9.
Same thing. You're like so dimly lit, and these giant shrooms in this room. You're like, oh, this is cool, but I can't see nothing.
Right. I'm like, why is it so dark in here? Oh, my hand's in my face. That's right. I'm a silly character.
Bards.
I do crazy things.
And all of a sudden you hear, "Hello, my name is Melhuka. Who are you?"
Tim.
Oh, yes.
Tiny Tim.
No, not tiny.
Aren't you Elvin?
Nope. That's probably where as far as I can go. Still have the sword drawn just in case.
Okay.
That's as far as I go.
All right. 0.
You said it's half movement to move through someone?
Just for that space they're in.
You can dash.
That sounds bad all over.
Oh yeah, that puts me up to 80 feet of movement. Can I make it through all 3 people?
Oh, yeah. That's 30 feet, right, for those spaces?
Yeah, 45. Let me see here. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 45 feet would get you right on the other side of Tusk.
This is what I shall do.
Alrighty. Would you like to take a gander around and
Oh, yeah,
your surroundings?
absolutely.
Okay.
At disadvantage though, right?
Yes.
Or is it lit up in here?
It's not that lit up in here, no.
Okay.
So disadvantage.
Okay. Even with disadvantage, 21.
Beautiful. So as you look down, you can see past the mushrooms and you see a long natural cave extends out before you. The floor here is soft and made of pale white spongy material. The ubiquitous mushrooms provide enough light to see a small camp that has been established near the center of the room. Large patches of rainbow-colored fungus cover the walls here and grow the column and grow as columns from the floor to ceiling. Chanting low and dreadful rises from the far side of the hall. This place smells of blood and rotting flesh, is what you are noticing all the way down into the main cavern.
Built character.
So your robo senses allow you to. You're picking up on some deep, dark chanting, and again, you're smelling that burnt flesh.
You said that was coming from straight past the big mushroom?
Nope, all the way. So you're looking down all the way into the main cavern,
Right.
past the big mushroom. Yes,
Yeah.
the forest of big mushrooms. Yes. And you can see there looks to be some camp light down that way.
I tell everybody that I hear chanting and light up ahead.
Is it a cheerful chanting?
Most likely.
Is there any other kind? What?
I think they're singing Happy Birthday.
Oh, okay.
I put your fire down there so you can have an idea where the campfire light's coming from.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Now we're probably hearing "Let's all go to the lobby."
Also, as you were looking down there, to your right, you see a little bit of movement, and You can see what looks to be two more ghouls that are sitting there, and one of them peeks its head out to you and looks at you and says, "Will you help us kill our master?"
What's it worth to you?
Of course.
What's it worth to them?
Is he speaking to all of us or someone in specific?
Just to you.
Me?
Yes, you.
He likes you the
Does
most.
not compute.
So?
Does not compute.
Zero, he's talking to you, so you're the only one who's going to be able to make a decision here.
What kind of deal do you want to make?
And they kind of look at each other back and forth. We know where Master keeps the weapons. Rare weapons.
Okay. I'm listening.
Set us free. Kill Master and we will leave.
Where will you go?
That is not of your concern.
If we let you go and you just start preying on the other folk in the forest.
We only do what Master calls for us to do. We do his bidding.
I think you eat flesh of the living.
And the other one kind of laughs. And he goes, "You are quite tasty. Not your kind, though. You are made of metal."
I'm not living.
That's why he said not your kind. So, do you kill Master, set us free, or do we kill you? Your choice.
Well, maybe we kill everything in this cavern.
Oh, gee.
That would not be wise for you to think you could kill all of us. There are many more like us down there waiting for you. Are you sure? However, if you help us kill Master, we can have an uprising and end this tonight.
Does everybody else hear this, too?
No, you're the only one that's really hearing this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering
The
about
other
that.
the other two were so lost when they were doing their perception rolls. It's kind of like, squirrel!
No, we're probably thinking, did the robot eat the mushroom? He's talking to himself.
So just imagine that it's very low whispers that are being, like, because you can see them directly. You see, the face is kind of peeking out, just enough where you can see two heads and they're talking to you, but they're doing it in such a low voice. You're really the only person that's hearing everything that's going on. The other two, just kind of where they're positioned, don't see them, and they can tell you're, like, honed in and focusing on something, and they hear you communicating, but they don't hear what's coming back.
So I tell them to hang on a sec. I need to talk it over with my group.
As you say that, you hear what sounds like the squeal of a mouse, like, it just starts squealing, and you see one pull up with his dagger. He's got this live mouse that's wiggling on here, and he bites the head off, and he's, "We'll be waiting for your answer. Make it fast. Time is of the essence."
I think my character's missing again.
No, he's right there. I see it.
I'm not the red one.
You're the black one, right?
Yeah, it's there.
One.
Just hover over it. Sometimes they disappear.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
They stealth on their own.
Exactly. You didn't even have to put on the cloak.
So I motion for everybody, and I say, believe it or not, these ghouls are speaking to me. They want to have an uprising against the so-called master.
Maybe they're just saying that so we get our guard down so they can stab us and poke us and eat our flesh.
That
Well,
seems extreme.
Because, you know, they are evil.
I told him that. We could just kill everything in here.
I do have plenty of ghoul puns to go around.
Oh, good. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
If we kill the master, then they will leave.
I'm thinking I need to hear some ghoul puns.
Yeah, but these are ghouls. I mean,
Feeling very punny right now.
these
Exactly.
are ghouls.
Whatever they're promising us, we can just find it here while we're here anyway. I don't see the problem.
We're gonna really trust
don't
ghouls.
If we let them go, they'll just eat the rest of the people around this area.
Yeah, but if we kill them now, then they eat no people and we save lives.
No, that's what I said. Let's kill everything.
Yeah, let's cleanse this nest.
I'm gonna say
Here.
enough. I'm gonna say enough talking and go run at one of them and attack it.
Never mind.
Wait, you're gonna attack at something that you don't see?
Well, what he described, I guess. Are you gonna tell me where they are?
Run, Leroy, run!
I would have motioned where they generally
Leroy Jenkins!
Enough of this talk.
All right, so go ahead and move your guy where you're gonna put him.
All right, so that's 10. 5. Like right there.
Okay. As you arrive right there, what you see on the ground is the corpse of a half-eaten horse.
Oh.
Trojan man.
Sorry for those equestrian lovers watching this right now, but so this horse is actually still alive, clinging onto a thread of life, but you can see that a limb has been ripped from its body. There's bite marks all over it. Based upon what you're seeing, you have a good feeling that Lieutenant Haas has been around here. As you guys may have remembered, you were told about this lieutenant who was fond of horse flesh and wears a bleached equine skull as a mask in battle. Husk, as you look down the hall, you can see what looks to be kind of at the base of the cavern. You see a shadowy figure there described exactly as Captain Haas, standing right next to a large mushroom patch again. Right in the center here is the entryway. And next to him, here, guy's back. And side by side, he is flanked with the two ghouls that are pointing up your way. And they're both looking at him, talking, whispering in his ears, and pointing up there. And he's just kind of, Captain Hoff is just sitting there, weapon in hand, kind of smacking it.
He loves his job.
Does. That's what you see.
Okay. Glen.
I'm not even going to go there.
I think you already did.
He didn't see the other two ghouls he was talking to then, huh?
No, they're down next to Captain Haas.
Dang, they moved fast.
Oh.
Well, I guess we did sit there and talk for a little bit.
You did.
Enough
Yeah,
time.
you
Yeah.
chatty bastards.
And they were
Well, I can't help it.
they were keen enough on what you guys were saying in terms of we're just gonna end these guys, and so they booked it down to let the report back to one of the or to Lieutenant Haas. So now say what? What you doing?
I'm gonna. Oh man, I'm gonna relay, what I saw back to my group there. Probably not quietly.
And as you turn to relay to the group, and when you look back, you don't see the figures anymore.
Never mind.
I'm admiring my end results of the scorching ray on the one goal.
Why do I feel like there's Jaws music in the background?
Dun,
Adam.
dun,
Did it.
dun.
Yeah.
That was some of the worst Jaws music I've ever heard.
Hey, if I could clip it in, I totally would.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, so you knew that the bodies were, or that they were standing right there, but as you guys started talking a little bit, they kind of ditched out. You're not sure exactly where they went. So
All right.
let's go back into a marching order here. What do you guys? I'd like you guys to somewhat put yourselves where you want to go. Not going past Paul, but figuring out how far and what order you guys want to be in.
Are we going in initiative order?
No, I will say we're going to re-roll initiative once you get down. Maybe.
Yeah, alright.
So
Let's see how well you guys. Oh, maybe not.
The horse is still alive, right?
yes, it is.
I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it out of its misery.
Okay.
The horse was alive?
It was still alive. Basically, like it kind of like would lift its neck and look at you. You can see just a shell of a body, essentially. Like its spirit's gone when you look into its eyes, and it was kind of whinnying and whimpering a little bit, and but just blood's just spilling all throughout this area. And again, you can see it's been partially dismembered, eaten alive. So it's a pretty gruesome.
Can you hear that?
What is that?
It sounds like some really, really bad Jaws music.
Right. Like run
Probably
through
over the mic, yeah.
It's like been ran through a synthesizer for like multiple times.
It almost sounds like
if it's
It's from the movie Friday.
sounds like
But, like-
70s porn music.
Jaws
Yeah,
and
dude.
do not go together.
This is
No.
how
No.
horror movies start. Dude, this is how pornos start too, man. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
And demonetized.
Exactly. Good thing I don't make money on this.
Our robotic friend.
All right. So, is RoboCop's going first? Is that what I'm looking at?
That's how I'd read that.
I'll go
Huh?
first.
You're going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
So let's start the march down then. I want to know what are you doing as you're going down? How fast are you going? Like, are you hugging walls? You walking down the center? Like, what do you got going on? What's going through your mind? Walk me through it.
I will start by hugging this wall over here. And stealth, if I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. And
17.
okay, 17's good. How far are you going to go hugging the wall?
Maybe 5 more feet.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move your guy.
I did.
All right. Who's going next?
I'll go.
I will.
Do you want to go? Okay. Go ahead.
I have pretty good perception and I have dark vision, so.
And I want to know where you're going, kind of how fast you're moving. Are you stealthing?
I'm gonna go the same speed as Zero, and I'm gonna try to follow right behind him.
Okay.
And then be on the lookout as I'm kind of stealthing with him.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to roll a stealth roll?
Yeah, roll a stealth roll for me, please. And I already got my roll set here, so I'm good.
18. I rolled a 12 with +6, so.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. Who's popping up next?
I'll go.
Okay. Well, real quick, I want to describe to the first two here. So as you guys are starting to walk down, again, this floor was already kind of like spongy and damp, and now you're starting to feel like as you're getting down a little bit farther, it's getting a little more wet. Whereas you're stepping on this material, you're noticing your feet are sinking down about an inch and a half into like a translucent, like blue water that has a little bit of a glow to it.
Rick just joined the group.
Oh, great!
Oh,
that guy.
yeah.
As you guys were stealthing along the thing, you can hear what sounds like some heavy hooves running down.
He ran out of grass.
Wait up, guys!
And you guys see Thunderbutt sitting there, and he says, he's got like hay and grass sticking out of his sides of his mouth. All right, I'm ready for this.
Got hungry.
He's fueled up.
Wow, he's just like a horse. You can see him pooping as he's running.
That's talent.
Oh.
Tim's gonna move right about there and do a stealth check to be quiet, and also try to do some perception checks too as I go.
Okay. What are you trying to look for right now? You trying to see the ghouls or like the captain, or what's up?
See anything that anything may be dangerous or anything like that. But stealth check first.
That's pretty vague.
That's how I am. I'm a wizard.
I want to look for anything dangerous.
Wizard!
I got a 21 for my stealth check.
Okay. And there's a mean cockroach that's right by your foot.
Perception check. I'm going to see if there's anything. The perception check to see if there's anything. I can see any movement down towards where supposedly those ghouls went.
All right.
No. I rolled a nat 4 when whatever my modifier was.
No, you won't see anything then. Who wants to go? Okay. Hey, Rick, real quick to catch you up. You guys, there was a ghoul that got incinerated. The horse figure that you see on the map, well, if you probably haven't loaded the map, there's a dead horse that's there that was half eaten. These guys incinerated a ghoul. 2 of them tried to convince Zero to kill their master, and in trade they would show them where the rare secret or where their stash of rare weapons are. And in turn, the group decided they just wanted to murder Hobo. When they turned back, they looked down at the end. They saw the what was described as Lieutenant Haas that you guys had heard about before, wearing the horse skull as a mask, flanked by the 2 ghouls that were talking to them. So now you guys.
Wait, back up.
What?
How is not negotiating with ghouls murder hoboing?
Right.
Well,
Ghouls
You got to remember, we don't negotiate with.
Flesh.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Well, consider your track record, Glenn.
Yes. Seriously.
Hey, let's kill this necromancer.
Last week doesn't count because I don't remember it.
Is it just me or is Glenn's mic a little quieter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get quiet.
I can't hear him that good.
Stupid
Bump the
iPad.
mic, Glenn. Hit the boost.
Right.
Get there.
What if I get real close to it like this?
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, that's like
Gorgeous.
But then-
beautiful.
How about you guys could look at my chin, and I could talk like this,
All right, Glenn, now say ah.
maybe like this.
He does every Saturday night.
Oh.
I heard it's days that end in Y, but you know, who cares?
Man.
Gotta make a little extra money during these tough times.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Hey, no judgment here.
Yeah.
$20 is $20.
He's saying a roll
Yeah.
of charm.
but Glenn's
I
only
was
getting
gonna say, you're
5.
too cheap, Glenn. You got to raise it up.
Oh, Rick's jumping on the bus now.
Oh,
Well,
I think
some of us are essential.
Hey, I went back to work this week.
Well,
All right. So Thunderhoof is joined next to Tusk and Kovac. I will give the other guys lead over Thunderhoof. Thunderhoof, you'll go last here, but let's
Okay.
either Tusk or Kovac. Let me know what you guys want to do.
I know I'm gonna try to move as quiet as I can up to like there.
Can I get a stealth roll, please?
Yep. Sec.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth up in there as well.
16.
Okay. I need a stealth roll from you too, Kovac.
Alrighty. $16.
Oh.
Everybody has successfully made themselves quiet. And you guys do anything else, or are we going straight to Thunderhoof right now?
Can I look around? See if
Yeah, just
Yeah. What do you want to look at?
want to see if we can, what's going on up ahead.
As you're starting to trail down, you're seeing more of this rainbow, basically colored fungus that is climbing the walls, going up. These, as you're getting down closer to the campfire light, on the ceiling, the fungus that's kind of dangling that was white and kind of like strands hanging down is a little bit brighter. It's making it a little bit easier to see as you guys start heading down. About where you're at, right? That's about what you're picking up right now. Again, the floor is feeling a bit more damp and wet. Your feet are getting a little soggier.
I'm probably going to move another 5 feet forward.
Okay. Thunderhoof, do you have the map loaded?
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and stealth up to where Zero and them guys are.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please.
This should be good.
Yep.
What I'm waiting for.
7.
Perfect.
Thanks for not disappointing, Rick.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
The moment Dan's been waiting for.
I didn't roll a 1 or anything, so
That's true.
Right.
that's what Dan's waiting
Wait,
for.
you know Dan's
You
digging
rolled
for
a 10?
something. He's like, yeah, roll me a stealth check. Stealth check.
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, all right. Okay. Nothing happens. Let me see where you're at again. Okay. Where are you moving to? Can you move your little dude? Thunderhoof?
Oh, no.
You drew a square, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
Yeah, he walled himself in like I did earlier.
You gotta hit token. Hit token. Then you can do it.
Has
Hit
somebody
token.
Has somebody got the tea on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, who's
Somebody
got
boiling tea?
The tea time?
What the fuck? Tea time?
I'm sorry, I have gas.
Did you swallow a whistle?
Freaking Trumpets!
Quit kettling over there.
Rafe?
On.
have you figured it out yet, Rick?
No.
Did you hit the tokens in the if you look at the top, it should say tokens.
You have a black dragon.
Yes, I see the black dragon.
So click the one that says token,
Yep.
and then you can hover above your little dude and grab him by the left-hand corner and drag him down.
Yeah, upper left.
No, you're not drawing a dragon.
He's mirroring exactly what I did.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I gave you.
oh, now I've closed the map. So
Dang it, Rick, we gave you one job.
one job.
One job.
I moved him where I think he wanted to go.
You know, guys, we look so unprofessional tonight.
Well, it started good right from the
Tonight.
get-go.
Tonight.
Unprofessional.
I'm
That's
just
my
writing
job
football
description.
games, so I don't know what you're all talking about.
I'm just happy our DM has a functioning mic.
Had mic
What was
issues
that, Dan?
for 30
I couldn't hear you.
I said I'm just writing some
I see your lips moving, but I can't hear anything.
minutes.
I'm just glad Coattails has a mic working.
Nice.
All right. So let's go. Who wants to go next? Who wants to make their next movement?
Well, I guess technically I was after Zero. Did you move Zero?
I moved like an extra 5 feet forward.
Yep.
All right, ladies. Don't worry, I got my boys.
Let's
All
go.
right, so I'm going to stealthily move up.
Hey, this is the PG-13 show.
True.
Sure.
So PG-13 means you can only say fuck
F word
once.
once.
Rick just
Can't say.
Thanks,
used
Rick.
our
I
one.
direct it for everybody else.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We were saving that for later.
Twat.
All right.
Say any of those things?
Oh, you went that far down?
Yeah, and I rolled a 25 on my stealth check.
On yourself? Yeah, that's cool.
He's lying.
Oh,
He doesn't think it's cool.
shnikey.
I need you to make a
Deck save?
yes.
Ha! Ha! I'm good at these. Not today. I got a 10.
Uh-oh.
But average. Story of my life.
I hear multiple dice.
A lot of dice I hear.
That is a lot
There
of dice.
is. As you were going down, you weren't paying attention. You clicked a tripwire on the ground that stretched between side to side. As that happened, you notice that there is a ceiling collapse that is starting to happen, and it is going right exactly where you're at.
Oh!
That's going to be 22 bludgeoning damage.
Not the face.
Ouch.
Oh, the back instead. 22.
And you're knocked prone.
Someone get a shovel so we can scrape him up.
I'm okay.
As that happens,
Oh,
see
no.
one of the ghouls pops up, and he takes a shot at you with a crossbow. And that's going to be...
The dick move.
Just tell me what you roll.
Hang on. There's my d20.
Don't add anything. Just tell me what you roll.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be... What's it? The crossbows.
Don't add the bonuses. Because he's going to do
That's 15 to hit.
Okay. I'm going to, as my reaction, use my, damn it, I forgot what it's called.
cutting words.
Cutting words. Yes, and I'm going to say back to him, what's a ghoul's favorite bean? Human
And he's
being.
like, I don't know.
I'm 1d8. Ah, where's my d8s? No. About to get all metal voice on it. Ooh, -8 from your roll. What do you get?
Well, he
Now
was
you can add
15.
everything together.
He was
Is it
15.
only-
That's going to be 7.
Right, but he gets added stuff to it, though, don't he?
That was with his modifier. He was at 15, and then if you minus
Oh, okay.
8, he's at 7 is what he...
Alright, because, like, when I'm using my cutting words, because I was just saying, just tell me what you roll, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me the total, just what
He
you
rolled,
roll.
he rolled a
It's-
13, or 13. He rolled an 11 was his roll.
Right. It doesn't matter now, though, but yeah, he misses.
No. Okay. He's distracted. When you asked him that question, he was like, what? I don't know.
Pink.
As that, he shoots another brick out of the ceiling and it falls on you.
Don't kill the messenger.
All right. So and then he got a little distracted there, and he's going back to. Hey, you hear him in the distance. Hey, boss. What's the ghoul's favorite? Whatever this dude said. All right. Who's going next? And again, you are prone. Keep that in mind.
Mm.
Don't all jump at once.
You think the bard found the only trap?
I'll stealth out to there.
Okay.
Do you need anything from me?
No, I don't need you to do anything.
I will move up next to Landon,
Okay.
keeping an eye out for traps if I can. But
Okay.
I'm no longer really.
Yeah. I think the element of surprise is probably gone by this point.
Right? Smashing, crashing.
I'm just saying, a ceiling collapse that was triggered. One of the guys shot you with a crossbow or shot at you. He kind of knows you're there, especially considering that the bard said something to him to distract him.
Is he like trapped?
No, he got hit by some falling rock and knocked prone. That's all. So, all right, who's going next?
I'll run up behind Landon.
Okay.
Careful with the hands.
Who else?
I just moved down to the next corner right there.
Okay. And again, you're witnessing. You see Landon laying on the ground, kind of face down, ass up, with a bunch of rock around him.
Must have hurt. Ow!
That's the way he likes to stealth.
Face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to stealth.
I like it.
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
I'm the rebellious young one, so you can just blame it on me.
Thunderbutt, what are you doing?
I will move up there as well.
Do you need me to move you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with this map when we're not actually playing sometime.
Who do you want to be?
There
Who
you
do you
go.
want to be next to? Do you want to be like behind Zero, the little robot, or do you want to be next to the little devil character, which would be Kovac? Where do you want to go?
I'll go up next to Kovac.
All right. So we'll go back to Landon. Kind of see you have the opportunity to get up.
Yes, I will get up, and I'm going to touch my body and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Shoot wood.
Num num num.
At level 2.
As we hear, I'm gonna touch myself.
So I'll get 13 back from that, Dan.
All right.
And then
So how much will it take for me to kill you?
I just want to kill that bard.
33 for 200, Dan. But other than that, I guess I'll take 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'll move back right here.
Oh, you're doing the reverse. Okay.
Yep. I moonwalk back like 5 feet and be like, "Hey, your turn, Zero."
Yeah, Zero, do you want to move forward, or what do you got going on? You want to wait till the rest of the group kind of catches up, or you going to be second? I don't know. What do you got going on, man?
Any sign of ghouls?
Roll a perception check for me, and I'll let you know.
$21.
You catch around just at the corner there, on the right-hand side at the bottom, you can see the ghoul that missed shooting Landon is sitting there now, kind of peeking around the edge of the rock. And you're just catching the little eye watching. You can see a little tip of an arrow, like it's loaded in a crossbow, waiting to go again.
So I'll kind of like motion towards that corner. And
Okay.
let everyone know that there's one there.
Okay.
And I'm going to move 10 feet.
Okay. Is that where you're going to be right there?
Yep.
Okay. And as you move forward, he sticks his head out a little bit and goes, "Let's play a little game of just the tip." And he pulls out his crossbow and
Jeez.
So yeah. All right, let's go back to the top. Let's see. Let's bring some of or see what the guys in the very back are doing. So Tim, you are farthest back, so I'm going to start with you first.
I'm gonna go at the corner where I'm at. I'm gonna look to my left just to see if there's anything in that one big half oval there. Make sure there's nothing. Making sure they didn't walk past something.
No, as you're looking over there, you can see a heavy level of fungus along the wall, and actually a little bit of almost like what would be a kind of like a waterfall kind of coming in right around the center of that little half dome right there. But that's what you're seeing right there. Other than that, there's no persons or really anywhere that somebody could hide. It's pretty open space right there for you.
Okay, and did I hear the crossbow bolt go off against Zero yet or not?
He's not shot Zero yet. He just said he just was kind of egging him on, almost intimidating him.
Okay. I'm going to move to about here. And I'm going to check for traps as I go, just to make sure I don't spring anything.
Go ahead and roll that for me, please.
20, dirty.
Dirty 20, yep. Everything seems fine. As you get to right where you're at, you can actually see the wire that Landon had tripped. You're like, idiot, right here. How did you not see that? It seems to be a very poorly done trap, too. And would have taken a complete buffoon to set it off.
And just to be nice, I'll go, wow, they really hid that. That's how come you triggered it, man. That was really hidden really well.
Yeah, I was focusing more on my footing.
I don't trap shame.
All right, Kovac, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, sorry, that was bad.
No, I like it.
I kind of figured out what I said after I said it. Bad Ray.
All right, I'm gonna go up there. Does that give me a line of sight on him?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, I'll just hold right there.
Okay. Let's go to Thunderbutt.
I will. I'll go up by 0. I should be able to make that.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get there. All right. And as you get right there, you can see the ghoul keep poking his head out. And he like points his crossbow at you. And he kind of like motions like he's doing like play shooting at you. And then you see him like kind of duck behind the corner, out of sight again.
What? Is he playing games with you?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I think he's playing peekaboo.
That is
Never mind.
Peekaboo.
What'd you roll?
That is 10.
Let's see here.
You got the good dice out tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Crushing it. As soon as this map loads this, what? Okay. That was weird. There we go. There's 0. Okay. As you're sitting there and you're seeing that kind of distracted for a second, all of a sudden this person kind of stumbles out from these shrooms right here. And what you see is a human who's kind of, I would say, late 50s, early 60s. Shaggy gray hair, shaggy gray beard. He's wearing like very tattered linens. Super dirty, muddy, got a bunch of muck all over him. And he's got these chains around his wrists, but the ones around his ankles are broken. and he kind of stumbles out and falls onto you and grabs. I guess, what are you wearing as far as like armor? Or nothing?
Nothing.
He
No
grabs
armor.
he grabs your chest hair.
Bad.
And he's like, he's like, save me, save me, save me! They're killing us all. I need you to get me out of here. I need you to get me out of here.
Do I kill him?
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
He falls to his knees and kind of like clings onto one of your tree trunk legs. And he's like, don't let them take me. I need you to get me out of here.
Oh, go to them.
Yuck.
And he kind of gets back up and stumbles over to the tiefling, and again just grabs onto your clothes, and he's got just tears streaming down his face. I need you to save me. Get me out of here. They're killing us all. They're taking us limb from limb. They're
The
sacrificing.
way out's back there.
He's like, I won't go.
Stop wrinkling the clothes, please.
And he just tells you, I'm not gonna go. You gotta take me. I'm going with you.
Straight
Well-
up.
If you hear reasoning, we just killed a bunch of ghouls, and the path is clear if you want to take your leave now while it's safe.
And he goes, and he turns to you and he goes, that's what you think. The last time we tried to escape and we thought it was clear. They've got their ways. They'll find us. They've got shortcuts through this place, I know it. Secret passages, I tell you. They'll kill us all. They'll find me. Save me.
Is this one of the missing kinsmen of the guy from town?
Who has the drawing? Someone took them last session.
Not me.
Was it I?
Wasn't
No,
me.
it was I. Because I promised. Ah, damn it. I'm going to look at the photo, look at his face, look at the photo, look at his face. Does it match?
It's totally Gary. Yep.
You are totally Gary, aren't you?
And he looks at you with this, like, awestruck amazement. How do you know who I am? How do you know?
I can read minds.
I am a demon.
That's Jim.
And he's just, now he's back on you. You need to get me out of here. You gotta save me. Save me. Please, I beg of you, save me.
Well, we're kind of in the middle of something, though. Did you want to just come with us? It'd be really cool and fun and adventurous.
Would you? Could you give me a weapon or something? I feel strange not being able to protect myself.
Yeah, here you go. I'll hand him a dagger.
And he goes, thanks.
Oh my god!
Well, I was not expecting that.
And he drops,
Why would Garrett do that? You gave him a knife and you had him cut his throat.
Landon, why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
You knew he was unstable.
Can I do a medicine check to stop the bleeding, hemorrhaging from his throat?
sure.
Ooh. 18.
You can
I,
slow it.
I was
slow
really
it.
expecting a 3.
You feel like you almost got him, and you slow it enough to where he just looks at you and says, "Save yourself."
I'll go over and lean over
He's
Landon's
dead.
shoulder and go, is he okay or is he just sleeping?
I don't think there's no coming back from that one.
He
Okay. Go.
completely.
You gave him a knife, didn't you?
No, as I shamefully try to hide my dagger, I pick up from the ground and put it in my pocket.
You shamefully try to hide the dagger with Landon engraved in the blade.
What dagger?
No. But
Yeah, Landon with a little arrow pointy end that way.
Nice.
Yeah, he ends his own life knowing that you're not going to take him out of here for safety.
Whoa. It got heavy.
He's seen too much, man. He just he'd rather end it himself than let them torture him.
well, guys, I guess then the worst part is let me talk to his brother. I'll break it to him easy. I may have to lie a few times, but it'll go smooth. Trust me.
We had the guy in town, but didn't he also said Gary was with another brother that was captured?
Well, we lost one, but we could capture another one. You're a genius.
It's like
and,
collect them all.
yeah, exactly.
This is my brother Gary. This is my other brother.
Gary.
Why the bards walking through that logic of that? I'm gonna search the guy's pockets, see if the ghoul missed anything.
I was just thinking that. That's right.
I'm gonna roll the corpse.
Go ahead, roll for it.
Hey, he doesn't need it.
He would have wanted us to have it.
Yeah. 15.
So as you're looking at him, you're patting him down. There's nothing that you find on his person, but as you kind of looking at him and his mouth is open, you see one really shiny, solid gold tooth in the back.
Oh my goodness.
I know where this is going.
Do it!
Hey, Chan.
At this point, I just feel the DM's trolling us.
Right.
Yeah, basically. Mei-chan.
I don't think Mei-chan's going to have the strength to rip it out of his jaw.
That's true.
Start it off. Hey, want some gold?
Landon can always use the dagger he let him kill himself with.
Good idea. Here you go, Tim. Use this dagger.
Screw that. It's cursed.
Tusk right there.
But it's my dagger. How could it? I mean, it's not my dagger that he killed himself with.
How much gold could actually be there?
One gold tooth.
Probably
one
not
gold piece.
much.
I mean, come on.
1 gold piece. Worth.
Yeah, probably.
It's a solid 5 gold piece molar.
What? He
It
got
can stay.
the brother got a
It
grill or
can stay.
something?
While they're digging
Is
through
he a cousin to Mindardus?
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right, Glenn.
I don't want no part of this.
Glenn, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
I gotta turn the light on.
15.
Yeah, you again can hear the chatter of the ghouls coming from where the one's at right now. So you definitely still hear it. And you can see kind of through some of the mushrooms that are right there, you can kind of make out the figure beyond.
But it doesn't seem like they're like moving, advancing on us. They're just kind of.
No, but you do notice that there's 2 over there.
All right. I'll turn and mention we got 2 ghouls now up ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, Landon loan him a dagger.
Yeah, no kidding.
That'll get them.
They'll end their own lives.
That's some magic.
All right.
I'm gonna move another 10 feet forward. This time stealthily.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me, please.
14.
Okay. As you make your way over there, I need you and Thunderbutt to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, damn it. I don't.
It is 14.
Okay.
I don't really want you to give stuff away, but is it considered poison?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I get advantage on saving throws versus poison. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
15 for 0.
Okay. Thunderhoof, you're going to take... so what happened was, Zero, as he's kind of traunching forward and not paying attention, he had disrupted and set off a spore cloud trap that you see all of a sudden these mushrooms start to shake and these bioluminescent spores just start to fill the area, really stretching pretty close, almost hitting, I believe that's Tim, you're the black elf, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yep. It's right in front of you, but not quite. And you're witnessing all of a sudden these are just covered in these spores. Thunderhoof's going to take 21. You're going to take 21 damage from poison, essentially, and 1 level of exhaustion. And then Zero, you take half damage, so 10.
Halved again because I'm resistant to poison.
So 5.
5.
So, as looking into that bigger cavern, any idea how tall the ceiling's at?
The ceiling's into the bigger cavern. You're looking roughly about 40 feet high.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean 10 feet.
and I see all nearby fire.
No, about 40 feet would be the height once it gets into the main cavern.
So right where they're at, it's about, what, 10, 15 feet?
I'd say about 15 feet right where they're at, and then it's going to open into, shoots up.
Okay.
So, yeah, right. Glen's like literally at the cusp of where it's starting to go up, in that line right there. But where Thunderhoof is at, definitely 15 feet high.
Okay.
Let's get some initiative rolls just because we are definitely going into some combat here. So I would like to get us marked for action here.
No.
Of course, I get a crit.
Fail?
No.
What did you roll, Paul? What's your total?
22.
Glenn?
12.
Ray?
15.
Jim?
14.
Andy?
Why couldn't you guys roll a little higher? 18, dang it. I didn't want to go this far up in initiative.
Rick?
14.
Alright. And let me see here. Alrighty, let me. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're going to start at the top here. Tusk. As you're looking forward, again, you see your companions covered in this bioluminescent spore crap that's shedding a fair bit of coverage, literally like right in front of Tim and Dead Gary and Kovac.
Okay.
He's about
Sleepy Gary.
Dead Gary.
out.
Dead Gary, I love it.
So,
Hey, just
that's
a thought.
about-
Just a thought. Maybe I wonder if we can try to get Gary back, bring him back, just to mess with him later on. Not now, but
Like, can someone raise the dead?
yeah. Yeah.
I vote Jim.
I can't raise dead.
So, that
They give me a few levels.
so that's what you see right now. And again, it's just kind of it's this thick fog cloud that's kind of just hovering there of all these spores. And again, you see your guys; they're covered in this crap right now.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I don't want to get into that stuff. No thanks.
And let's see here. Let me see if I can do this just for. Trying to get this thing to work to cover enough spots, but yeah, it's not really working.
Okay.
I'll have to delete that. Well, here, there we go. I'll
There you
do
go.
this. Spores.
Ew.
There's your spore coverage area.
Yep, I don't want any of that.
Anyone? Any? Okay, so you're not doing anything.
No, not when I see my guys up there.
Alright. Then we're gonna go to next in line is gonna be Landon.
Okay.
Talk your way out of a spore cloud now, buddy.
But all I can see is the spores, right? You can't see really technically through it.
You can see. You can see all the way to 0. It's pretty thick. Yeah, I'd say you have about 20 foot of vision.
Okay.
I know how to
Go
clear that area.
Does what was his name that died just in
Gary?
front of me? Does Gary have any cloth or anything on him?
Yeah, he's wearing like, tattered linens.
I'm going to take some of it up and start ripping it to get to a point where I can
Poor
wrap
Gary's
like
naked and dead now.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, he's gonna be used in his death. He'll be useful. But anyway, I'm
way to
gonna
go,
take
Gary.
a cloth and wrap it around my head.
Okay, I'll take that. Where you
And
moving
then
to?
I will.
I'm gonna
oh,
say
man.
your action is taking that cloth and putting it around your head. You can use some movement
Yeah.
still. So
I know I'm debating on if I actually. All right, we're gonna do this. We'll see what happens. Oh dang it! Now you're gonna do this to me. Yep, it's gonna do it to me. Come on.
You can do it.
don't draw no walls.
I'm trying not to. Why? Just move.
I know what you're doing. Don't do it.
Yeah. No wall
Hey,
drawing.
hey, it's being difficult over here, you know?
Left corner.
Oh my
No.
God, he drew a wall.
No.
I did it this time. I
You gotta
swear
get
I
tokens.
did it. I am on token. Someone else did it, I swear.
Jim.
I would normally blame Jim, but he's got his hands full.
It's the perfect disguise.
I'm
All
sorry,
right, I give up. Move me in between Thunderhoof and Tim,
All right.
right into that cloud of thickness. We'll see what happens with my new cloth face.
Okie doke. I will drag you over there. Let me delete this and pull you. There we go. All right. Like so?
Yeah, that's good enough.
All right. Then let's see here. Next is going to be Tim.
Bonus action, begin blade song. Then my action is to cast flight or fly.
Okay.
And is the spore cloud going all the way up to the ceiling?
Yes, it is.
I will cast fly and come here.
What?
Yeah, what was that?
And
Yeah.
float right about there.
You didn't really go anywhere.
Well, I moved over. Yeah, let me back up one.
You moved over 5 feet.
I'll move back. Hold on. I can move 60 feet and around. So let's see.
He's got to get his flying legs.
It's been a while.
Whoa!
I don't remember how to ascend or descend.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
It just crashes.
I'm gonna try to hold my breath as I move.
You just do what I did and just wrap a cloth around your face. Problem solved.
Yeah, Gary's got more.
Yeah, Gary's got
Yeah,
all kinds of cloth.
Gary,
Right? I left plenty.
what?
Oh,
No,
wait,
what?
well, what I'll do is I'll
All
just
that's
do
left
this my
is Gary's
robe.
loincloth. All that is left is Gary's loincloth.
What I'll
Damn,
do
Landon,
is-
how much did you
Like
use?
that'll bother Ray.
No, I said I was ripping some of
That is
it off.
it.
Yeah,
Hey,
this-
I didn't tell you how much cloth he was wearing, but all he's got is loincloth left, so that's what you got.
What I'm gonna do is before I move is I'm gonna go and then move across.
just Superman up over that mushroom.
All right, I want you to make a make a Constitution throw, straight con.
Yeah. Let's work here. What we have.
It's not a saving throw; it's just a straight.
I rolled a 14.
You made it. All right, I'll give it to you.
Try not to sound so disappointed, Dan.
I do
Right?
want to know what path you took, though. By the way,
Well, I mean, does the mushroom go all the way up? Touch the ceiling?
the mushrooms are hitting towards the ceiling.
Is there enough? I mean, I would have tried to go over top of them if I could.
No, you wouldn't have been able to.
Then that's going to change my path. Hang on. It would put me right there, and the way I would go is from where I was standing next to Sleepy Gary, down towards Landon,
Okay.
or top Landon, or top Zero.
All right. What I needed to know.
in between the path, and then I would circle out as best as I can. And once I get there, if I see anything else, they should pop up on the map.
Alrighty.
But if I'm concentrating on flying, you probably won't let me check.
As you're out there flying around, you can see Lieutenant Haas, and then there is the two ghouls that were backed around the corner. You have a kind of a bird's eye view at this point, flying around. Down in front of you is some extremely large mushrooms that are making quite a bit of a barrier that are reaching up close to the ceiling all the way 40 feet up. They're massive. Like I said, making essentially a insanely dense wall of mushroom right there where you can't really see anything beyond those. So that's what you see right now.
Okay.
Let me do this actually for you too. I think this is cool.
And also, too, I would get as soon as it started going up higher, I would try to get up in there. And if there's any like stalactites, I'll try to mingle in with them if I could.
There's really not any stalactites, but I will say, let me do this here.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step out
probably
just
all
for a
workers.
second.
What's up, Paul?
I'm gonna step out just for a second. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Unacceptable as the host of the show.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta. You can't hear us now, anyways.
Are we taking a 5-minute break?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But we can if we need to.
I do because this one's pestering me.
Okay,
All right.
cool, because Mies likes to go be humble with Buddha.
Cheese?
Sure,
Not
let's go with
Gouda.
that.
Buddha.
So they go smoke the Bodhi tree, man.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That's right. You know,
You know what I'm
Carlos
saying?
would be happy. Look at this. I got this shirt on tonight. You know, the Questar Rust.
So you got the Quest RS and I got the funny pages.
Nice,
all
yeah. Represent.
All right, I'm gonna go refill some whiskey and I'll be right back then, and we'll continue our session in just a minute.
I'll be back in 5 minutes then.
Paul, throw up that
Probably.
5-minute break music.
All right, I'll do it right now.
Donate now.
Man, I'm gonna have to start dressing up like a girl or something to get more freaking fans.
That always helps. All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Yes, donate, Ern.
So for those that want to join our Patreon and donate,
Wait as we create those.
we're going to be putting up a GoFundMe for Glen's laptop. All right, let's get back in the mix here, gents. All right, so as you guys look at the map, I kind of updated it a little bit in terms of you can see the general walkway that's being used a lot. Yeah, so that's pretty much. It just kind of gives you an idea of how people are navigating through this area and what seems to be the general walking areas. So you can see it's a little more worn than others, where the fungus might be growing up and a little more dense in some other areas where it's raised up a little bit, and you're seeing more of the small mushrooms and things of that nature.
That was directed at Ray, right?
Yes. But I wanted everybody to have an idea as to what they are seeing there when they walk into the room, just so you can for visual.
Someone's making walls.
Someone made a wall. I'm gonna punch them in the throat.
My emperor here.
Virtual throat punch. Shot.
Jesus Christ.
It will make it look 3D.
So from my
It's
end,
gotta be like real quick.
So we had, or that was what Tim saw. Now we're going down to Kovac.
Could I use Gust to blow some of the spores away?
You absolutely could.
I was wondering about that.
All right. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. So you cast it.
Yes.
It's gone.
I cast
Ray.
it kind of towards Thunderbutt in that general direction.
And how much area does it cover? I guess you read me the text on it. What's the total effect?
Create one of the following effects. One medium or smaller creature is pushed 5 feet away from you unless it succeeds on a strength save. You create a small blast of air capable of moving one object that is neither held nor carried and that weighs no more than 5 pounds. The object is pushed up to 10 feet away from you. It isn't pushed with enough force to cause damage. A blast of air pushes one unrestrained object weighing at most 5 pounds 10 feet away from you, weakly enough that it can't cause damage. A harmless sensory effect.
Cool. So you are able to blow it, and it kind of dissipates, but as you're doing that, you're blowing the spores right up at Ray. I would like Ray to make a con saving throw right now, please.
Sure.
He's gunning for you, Ray.
No one said this is going to be easy.
14.
That's going to be 16 poison damage, and you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay!
But the spore cloud has basically been dissipated at that point, as it's not dense enough anymore to linger and hold like it was in that small section. So, are you gonna move? Go back.
Yeah, after seeing the effect, move up there.
You see your elven friend up in the air going.
It doesn't bother me a whole lot.
Nice shot.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Thunderhoof. Where
I
would you
guess
like to go?
I'm just gonna look at Kovac and be like, who do we go kill? And who can heal me?
I know who's got the heels.
That's all he cares
Who's got
about.
the heals? Who do I kill? Who's got the heals? I'm a little hurt right now.
Are you moving anywhere?
No, because Kovac just stepped in where I was gonna start running towards. So
Well, you
You
can
can
go
run
through
past
them.
me.
You just
And
use
you-
half movement to go through them.
You can check him. Oh,
well, I just asked him a question though, so now I gotta wait for him to answer me.
I point at the Pac-Man ghosts. Are those the two ghouls?
Who's got the teapot boiling?
Yeah, right?
He's ready.
Yeah,
Why-
get it. Take that stuff off the stove already.
Who's cooking
Yeah, I
that?
can get to them.
Bring me some fucking crumpets.
I can get to those two goals over on that side.
All right, so you're gonna go over here. Let me move them. You just tell me if I'm putting you in the right spot.
well, it's on a corner.
Down one more and over one.
Sorry, can I just say?
Right there.
Same brand, same everything.
Yep.
All right.
It's packaging.
And then bonus action, I would like to rage.
Okay.
And the one up top, I will attack.
Okay.
That'll
Rules
be
never had a chance.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Right?
10. It's 15, 17 points of slashing, 4
Okay.
points of necrotic.
Okay.
Did that drop him or no?
No, you can tell he's just clinging on to life at this point. Well, ghouls are undead, so he's clinging on the undead life.
Then I'll
Life.
dirty 20.
Hits.
He's probably going,
Well, 14 more points of slashing.
How do you want that to go?
The first swing, I come down and slice across his body. Second swing, I come up and slice him cleanly in half.
Beautiful. Ghouls over here are dispatched. All right. And let's see here. Let me grab a couple dudes. All right. Let's see here. These guys here.
uh-oh, cultist.
How'd you know? All right. So Lieutenant Haas is sitting there. Zero, Tim, and Thunderhoof, I'd say, are able to Actually, Thunderhoof, no, you wouldn't really see him. You'd just see you'd be able to see one of the ghouls and some cultists towards the back, but you can't quite see Lieutenant Haas. But Zero and Tim definitely do. You can see him sitting or standing in front of this fire. There are 5 look like to be cultists that are chanting and kind of waving their hands over this fire. And in the center of this fire, you do see what looks to be somebody tied to a stake being essentially burned alive inside of this cavern here. And that's where you're getting that smell of rotting, burning flesh that you guys first sensed when you came into this cavern. And there are several ghouls that are armed with crossbows that you guys can see kind of flanking Lieutenant Haas. Lieutenant Haas points to Tim, and he says to you, "Little one, what are you doing in our cavern?"
Partying. Oh, we were asked to come to check on the giant mushroom, make sure everything was okay. But you guys are doing a fine job. Just ignore me. I'll continue on.
I would suggest you leave before we make a pincushion out of your corpse.
Okay, I will. I'll leave in a second.
If you make one more move into our cabin, you are dead.
Okay, I won't move back in. When I can, I'll go back which way I came.
And then they look over at Zero, and he kind of looks over at you. You're a fascinating one.
Thank you.
He's looking at Zero.
Not you.
Oh, God. Zero.
And again, you're just staring at this big horse skull that's looking at you, attached to this body that you're seeing.
I'm happy to find out that Ray's a mushroom inspector. I mean Tim.
Yeah.
He's a great mushroom inspector.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Zero. Not you, Kresk.
So he looks over at Zero, and he asks, "Okay, whoever drew that square is going to get throat punched."
There's a couple there.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know Jim did it. Jim's just being a dick.
Yeah.
It was not me this time.
No, that was me.
Oh, was it? That's
So,
great.
We're
anyways,
trying to make penises.
he looks over at Zero and he says, "Why have you come down here?" He's talking to Zero.
Shit, I forgot why we came down here.
Well, lie then.
We're here to clear this place.
Murder hobo.
No. Zero, you're supposed to go beep, boop, boop, beep.
And he says to you,
Insert girder.
he says, do not make me send the spear on you. Surely have you heard of my army?
I don't want to hear about your spear.
It is long and dangerous.
It needs a bulge to make it strong.
And he kind of looks over at the ghouls next to him. And he says, "Enough of this," and kind of signals to them. And they move up just a few feet here. And all three of them take target on 0. Let's see how that goes. That's a miss, that's a miss. That will be a hit with a 23. Correct?
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be for 7 piercing.
And I take, as a reaction, I catch it, and I fling it right back.
Oh.
What kind of crap is that?
For a key point.
Yep, he's got a missile or...
That's fucking monk shit, boy.
Yeah, it is.
Rick, you just made this no longer PG-13. It's now R. Thanks a lot. You dropped the second F.
Thanks, Rick.
Sorry.
Let me go change the settings.
You used up your first F word early on in the game, all right? All right, what damage does he take, Glenn?
Well, I only rolled a 10, so I think it misses.
That will miss. There, yeah,
But
that misses.
I take 0 damage from
Okay.
his...
Yep. And then, let's see. What's your dex bonus? 0.
Mine?
Yeah.
+4.
Let me see this guy real quick here. Okay, so you go first. All right, so it's your turn.
Did we even roll initiative?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah. You rolled a 12.
I will move there,
Okay.
and I will tack that ghoul on the end.
He says, "So quick you think you are, huh?" As he's like loading up another crossbow bolt. Stay still and I'll shoot you, I promise.
A 14 and a 25.
Both hit.
The first one does 5 slashing. The second one does 8 slashing.
Okay.
And I get +2 to my AC till my next turn.
All right. Lieutenant Haas comes over, and he kind of stops next to you and taking advantage of killing one of my ghouls while he's loading a weapon, huh? A little bit cowardly, isn't it? As he's talking to you, Zero. And he's just casually standing there like no big deal.
Okay.
You just take it, Zero?
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Are you just like, you technically do not speak English?
I do. He's just not responding. He just beats
Got
him.
it. Okay.
He's swearing at him in binary.
There you go.
0 0 1 1 0 0.
0 0 1.
And you see him, he kind of, he has a crossbow that was in his hand. He kind of sets it down, and he just, like, opens his hands. You see these daggers for claws, essentially. And he goes, "Looks like I'll have to tear you apart limb by limb myself." And takes his first attack with his claw. And that's going to be a 15, which I'm sure misses.
Misses.
Yep. Alright, and he gets one more. He's got multi-attack. Let me see. Yeah, 1 in claw, 1. And then now he's going to try and bite you. And that's going to be 20.
Just enough to hit.
Oh God,
he
Zero's
takes a
getting hit
bite.
with them.
He's biting your arm. Oh, that's disappointing. It's a whopping 1.
Woo.
Plus
Beautiful.
3. So you took 4 piercing damage is what you took.
He gave you a nasty scratch.
Yeah, you got 4 piercing. And it's back to the top. We're at Tusk.
Oh man. Okay. I can get right there.
Okay.
And what the heck? I'll throw a javelin at the one that's furthest away from me.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits for 4. And
Okay.
I still got one more javelin.
Yep.
I'll throw it at that same guy.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Hits for 3.
Alrighty.
And bonus action rage.
Okay. And we are on to it's gonna be Landon.
Turn on your mic.
Let's see if I can move my character.
Oh, there you
this
go.
time.
You got it.
We can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to move right here, and then between the 2 ghoulies and where that horse guy is, where they all connect, where 5 foot from each other, I'm gonna drop a shatter at 3rd level. Yep, I'm going to say wait for the drop, and they all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Alright, so let's start with the captain, or not captain, but lieutenant.
Oh, by the way, if a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw, and also a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area, hence his horse skull mask.
Okay. Who says it's not magical?
Oh, well then, yeah, never mind then.
I'm just saying.
DM's discretion is advised.
And it's being worn.
Alright, so you said Constitution saving throws?
Yeah, which my saves are 15.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
15.
Lieutenant saves with a 16. Let me go to the ghouls real quick here. Their con, no bonus to their con. 17 for the other one, and 2, so 1 failed.
Okay, they'll still take half damage.
Okay, so what's the damage on the, what's full damage?
Okay, I was just making sure there wasn't anything extra. I gotta roll 3d8. Ha
Roll low, baby. Roll low.
Let's see here. 16 thunder damage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thunder.
The one that took full damage, how would you like that to go?
Oh, he's gonna just straight up explode from the like boom of the boom when like the sound dropped. Yeah,
When the beat dropped?
yeah.
Alright, and then, so, oof, man, these guys are,
Like it's dubstep. Wait for the drop. Get it?
Mm.
Yeah. Stupid. I don't mind it sometimes though.
Nice.
You can tell the one that's right next to Lieutenant Haas is like, well, not that one that's right next to him. Sorry. Actually, the one that was hit with all the javelins, he's kind of like he's got these sticking out of him, and he's just like really alive, but he's there. The other one dropped dead. Lieutenant is looking very like unfazed from the whole thing.
Alright, that's all I can do.
All right, then let's go to Tim.
Okay. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Is there a
I'll
problem,
move
Tim?
there. That's my first action. I will.
Fireball coming on.
I'm
Yeah.
going to pick up the only potion of greater healing I have, and
Okay. I do feel a fireball coming on some reason.
Soon. Very soon. You gotta let them get buttered up first, so you can kill all of them.
I had to the potion because I was down to 1 hit point.
Oh, wow.
And on that note, as I quaff the potion, I will drift and turn around and go fireball coming in inbound.
I knew it.
There it is.
I knew it. Hey, as you're casting that fireball and the person you see at the stake, have you seen my brother Gary?
I'll yell, sorry.
All right.
I could basically, if I put it
All right.
in the upper right-hand corner of that fire.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Nope, not there. Hold on. Nope, not there either.
Yeah, I want to know how you're targeting this.
What do you mean?
To not hit 0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, him.
Oh wait, what? Not hit 0?
He's a robot. He can take it. He's like the droids from Star Wars. They don't feel pain.
Come on, man.
They're not really alive.
75, not alive.
They're just toys.
Exactly.
For pleasure.
So I'm going to drop it right about
I
where
am
the
not-
dragon's at.
Right where, okay.
Let's see, that's a 20-foot radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I should be able to get everybody and not tag 0.
Okay. All
Excellent.
right. So what do they need to do?
Need a dex save.
A deck save?
Dex, yes.
Let's start with Lieutenant.
Nice.
Lieutenant did not save.
DC is going to be 15.
So none of the ghouls saved. Let me go to the cultists. Nope. Nope. Okay, so the 1 second to the fireball saved. That's the only one. Literally only one saved. This is terrible. Oh, let me roll for Gary's brother, Jim. He saved. But he's on fire being burned at the stake, so I guess technically he's already immolating.
I thought they were both named Gary.
No, it's Gary and Jim.
This is my other brother, Gary.
Huh?
Nothing.
I think that bloodline is cursed.
It seems to be.
Yeah, well.
Alright, everybody that failed takes 34 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And the
Whoa.
other ones would be half.
And the one that saved, 17.
That's what's left.
Whoa.
I
Let
rolled
me add-
really good.
Let me add the 34 points to the lieutenant. That was painful. Lieutenant's starting to get winded.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
He's got legs.
Is that it?
Yeah. Unless you want me to cast another one, I will.
Is that all you got?
Show me what you got.
So that's gonna put us at Thunderhoof.
All right, I am going to dash to get to the lieutenant.
I was gonna say you saw this like meteor essentially fly across the room and just melt everybody.
No. This is what he saw. He saw me go.
All right. Yep, I'm gonna dash
Okay. And you're going right up to him.
right up to him,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my Goring Rush ability,
Okay.
and that is a
Everybody's doing
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Just start going like this.
That is 11, 12, 13 points of piercing
Okay.
and 8 points of necrotic.
He's starting to look pretty hurt. Definitely looking pretty hurt.
And that is my round.
Alright. Hang on, I gotta kill a few of these guys off real quick here. I'm still logging all the ashes that Tim caused.
Nice.
There's no proof.
Yeah, you literally smoked everybody. Jesus. You didn't even give me a chance to play them.
Yeah, but we still haven't encountered the other guy yet. Wait, no, Lieutenant Haas is the bad guy, the boss.
No, he's not.
Okay, I figured.
Lieutenant's the lieutenant, he ain't the captain.
Oh, Captain Phallus.
Captain Phallus is who you're looking for.
Now I remember him.
Captain Phallus.
Yeah, he's a dick.
With a name like Phallus.
This is gonna go to Kovac.
Alright. I'm going to move down here. And.
Fireball? Fireball. Come on.
I do need a wisdom save.
I don't like this. That's not the worst one for you to pick.
Got to beat a 14.
There. 7. Failed.
Tunk. Held.
What? Well, he just can't move, right? I can attack still, though, if you're right
No.
next to me. Right?
Nope. Mm-mm.
No, he's paralyzed.
You are
He's totally freeze frame right now.
Yep. He's
You guys are
host.
assholes.
He's trying to do that one trendy thing from a few years ago where everybody just stood still with the camera.
Okay.
You're gonna turn Dan into Ted as far as magic users.
No, it's all right. I can do worse. Zero, you're up.
Ah.
So now you see all of a sudden he's like,
So I get advantage. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. First regular attack. 22.
you do it with advantage?
Yeah, I did it with advantage.
Hit.
So the first attack does 11 points of slashing.
All right.
Next attack does 18 to hit.
That hits.
For the same amount, so 11 more slashing,
Okay.
and I'll spend a key point.
As you do that, you see like a blood tear start to drip from below the skull.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Everybody hurts.
I started thinking, I made a poor career choice.
It's gonna take like 2 spinning kicks to him. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay. A second bloody tear comes down from the other side.
And a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For 10 bludgeoning. And his horse mask shatters to a million pieces. Oh, it already shattered, didn't it? From the spell.
So you did a spinning kick on that last one?
The last 2 hits were like double spin kicks. Like.
All right. And as you do your last one, and you spin and you kick, your foot goes straight through his chest and out the back.
Jeez.
And then just like this blood comes out of the mouth, and that's he's still frozen there because Kovac's still holding him. But,
Oh man.
but you pull your foot out, and it's just caked in blood.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
like hopping on one foot, like you're wrong.
but you
I
definitely
hate
you
it when my
definitely
shorts
killed him.
gets twisted.
You definitely killed him. So that was, I think, bottom of the order was, let's see here. Yeah, Glenn, you were the last one. So we will jump to the top. Tusk, let me see where you're at. Let's go ahead and make me a perception check.
All right. Perception. 7.
Nada. I'm gonna have Tim go ahead and make me a perception check with advantage.
About 19.
That works. Let me grab something real quick here.
Sit down, Dan. You don't need to be grabbing that.
Hang on. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on, tokens. Work for me. Don't make me draw a square and make a fool of myself. Yeah, oh, that's a good one.
Eep.
Actually, let me give him the luchador mask.
I was gonna say it's a luchador. Oh no.
It's not, though.
We have not faced up against a luchador yet.
You guys see what looks to be a a somewhat heavily military-style dressed looking ghoulish figure. And Thulos, he kind of walks out and looks around. And to Tim, he's talking to you because he sees you and he kind of looks up. I admire your handiwork. I could use someone of your talents. Maybe you should join the spear and serve me.
What would be my reward if I joined the spear?
Some would call it eternal life. Even beyond an elven person like yourself.
Let me consult with my friends first, see what they think.
No, I do not care for your friends.
I don't care for them either, but...
It is you I seek.
Well, here I am.
I just picture the guy from friggin' Silence of the Lambs.
No.
But flying.
The lotion on the skin.
Rub solution on the skin, it gets dirty.
Yeah, so he's asking you. He's telling you. He wants you to join his ranks. Seems as you had taken care of my former lieutenant. I could use another.
He was weak.
It was his time to go. But your time is now.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Join me. And he starts to walk this way. And he motions to you and goes that way. The rest of the group does not see this. They're too focused on that Zero's got a foot stuck through the center of Lieutenant Hawk right now, and he's trying to pull his foot out of his corpse.
Jeez.
Are you going to go?
I'll start drifting that direction. I'm not going to completely go, but I'll just start. And I will cast message. Ooh. To who do I see? I see Kovac. I will cast message to Kovac saying, "Hey, I just saw Captain Thalas. He wants me to come join him as a lieutenant. Thinking about it. You think it's worth it? You can reply if you want."
Yeah, no.
What do you mean? Okay. I'll still leisurely drift towards that direction.
Okay. Move yourself where you're going to go.
That's where I'll drift to.
All right. So you're barely still kind of catching the back of him. He's walking behind this barrier of mushrooms, per se, that really can't see beyond.
And we're out of combat, right?
You're not in combat, no. He's just casually walking back that way.
Okay. Well, I just relayed my message to Kovac, and he's saying no. I'll reach out to Zero, going, Hey, Zero, I found the captain. He wants me to come join him, be one of them. Good idea, bad idea? You can reply if you want.
Or not.
A little busy. Do I see them like moving that direction?
I mean, did you get your foot out of the corpse already?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd say you've had time to do it, but would your guy be too focused on admiring that he just put his foot through a body of a lieutenant, or?
Oh, I don't think Zero would be like that.
He's not reveling in it. He's not marveling in his victory.
No. And probably tell the rest of the group that I'm near that the two of them were headed towards Captain Phallus.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drift a little bit more.
Okay.
Because I'm just waiting for people to get caught up. About
Okay.
right there. I'm gonna send one message. I'm gonna target Thunderhoof. Thunderhoof. Hey, this guy back here, he's like talking smack about your mama. You can reply if you want.
Push to reply.
Something about a sheep?
Where?
Back here.
You can't send that second one, can you?
No.
He's floating in the air going.
Okay, I'm going to move down there.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop a fireball right there.
Nice.
Right. 1 second here.
So it looks like it'll hit the two bottom guys. So I'll need dex saves from them.
Okay, 1 second here. Make sure I'm playing this right. What level of fireball are you casting?
Third.
Okay.
I thought you had the ability to cast 11th.
What?
I thought you could do 11th fireball.
Let me pull up the map real quick here. Yeah. As you cast your fireball, Captain Thulis turns around and puts out his hand and dispel magic.
Ooh.
Fizzle, fizzle.
So he saw me casting that.
His innate senses in connection with this area, yes. He sees a giant fireball
Bless
heading
you.
his way, and
If he sees a giant fireball heading his way, it's too late to try to dispel it.
And technically Alright, I gotta step in now, Dan. You can't dispel. You can't use dispel magic as a reaction. You can counterspell it, but you can't dispel magic it.
All right.
Because it's an action to do it,
No,
not
he
a
doesn't have
reaction.
he doesn't have counterspell. So, all right.
You could just say he has counterspell.
It's true.
It's okay.
You have that discretion.
It's all right. I'll
Damn
let
discretion is advised.
I'll let Jim's fireball roll.
Okay, wisdom save for the two guys in the bottom.
Fireball
14's the
wisdom.
number.
What's the number?
Sorry,
15
Dex.
already rolled.
It's hold on. Dex save. I'm sorry, my bad.
Then that's actually even better for me. That's going to be a 17.
That's a save.
For the first,
Okay.
huh? For the first one was a 17.
Okay. That saves.
The second one's a 14.
That saves as well.
14 save?
Yes.
Okay.
So they both take half damage.
Who else am I rolling? Is it just 2?
Yes.
Okay.
So they take half of 27.
13.
Actually, it's 14, isn't it? I think NPCs round up, PCs round down.
That's fine.
But
So
it's one hit point. I don't care.
yeah, I don't care. 14. Well, they've got plenty of hit points, so I'm not too worried about it.
Oh boy.
He's hit point shaming us now.
Right?
All right, so 14 and 14 on the other one.
What are hit points? I haven't been hit.
All right, so those two took
Well-
took their 14. Okay. So as the fireball goes off, and if he didn't have counterspell. So anyways, it's a long story short. It's burning in that area, and you see kind of where that circle is. It's actually you can see almost like a rune inscribed on the floor that's glowing, surrounded by a bunch of these little, like I said, like vibrant blue little mushrooms kind of an area. You can see what looks to be a couple of dark cloaked figures doing some chants. There is a body laying in the center of this the circle here, and the captain Thulis kind of turns around, kind of brushes a little bit of the soot and embers off of his armor, and he looks at Tim. He says, "I
By
made
any
an."
chance, go ahead, finish.
He was just saying, "I made an invite for you to join my ranks, but you bring one of your lesser equals with you."
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Who attacked me?
I don't know who he is, but I was coming over here willingly. If he's part of my party and my old party, yes. But I was coming over to see you, and I don't know. He came over.
You are terrible at bluffing.
By any chance, are
What's-
the blue mushrooms flammable?
No, I would say they're not really catching any kind of fire.
They're probably wet.
Yeah,
I mean,
they'd steam more than anything. So, let's see here. I'm going to give the guys in the back one opportunity to move up or figure out what they're going to do. So let's start with Landon.
Yeah, I was gonna actually on my turn use my action to sprint or run, and it'll get me all the way right here.
All right. What about Tusk?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. So Yeah, I can get up. About right there, I think.
All right. Thunderhoof.
I'll do the same.
How many? What's your movement?
40.
40?
Yeah.
So you're going to sprint and do 80?
Yeah.
All right. 0?
I'm gonna slam my last remaining healing potion,
Okay.
and then
I'll be right back.
I will move 40, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself where you want to go. Doing your potion's a free action, so
Oh, it is?
yeah.
So I'd still dash?
So you can dash still.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Run, Forrest, run!
Yeah, go.
I'm all set. I'm done.
All right. Let me see here. All right. Let's see here. Who's missing? We got. Oh, everybody's still here. Thought someone said they had to leave. Okay. So Captain Dallas turns around and says, "Everybody come here. I would like to show you something if you would quit tinkering with your foolish magic." What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Oh, is he talking to us?
he's talking to us.
Everyone. Yeah.
Fuck that.
What'd you say? Fuck that. Fuck you.
Does the robot speak for us?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. This man does not speak for us.
Yes. No.
Let me show you what great power can bring.
He has a simple
That's
mechanical
awesome.
mind.
I'll start working towards him.
Me too.
I'll message
Go ahead.
I'll message Thunderhoof saying, hey, he's the one that was talking crap about your mama. Saying she was a sheep. Called you an artard too for some reason. Instead of a minotaur.
Your mother was a hamster.
And your father smelled of elderberries.
Elderberries.
So,
I moved up.
I moved to where I want to be.
okay.
What's everybody else doing?
I'll move up there with Tusk.
Are we all supposed to move right now?
I'll move.
Yeah, you guys, I'm giving everybody the option to come up close if you want to be part of what he's got going on.
Gee, do we have stupid written across our forehead?
6 intelligence.
Well, wait a minute.
I
Not all
actually
of
put
us.
a dragon. Get rid of the dragon, Dan.
Oh,
But that's where I
Kill me.
claim to be. That's my final answer.
Wait,
I moved you.
did Thunderhoof move?
Wait, what do you mean you moved me? Why'd you move me? Wait, where did I go?
Where your dragon was.
What? Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
why'd you put a dragon there? Why is there a
I, I said get rid of. All I said was get rid of the dragon. You got rid of my guy.
Hang on, I'll fix it.
You
Okay,
really
well-
want to kill this bard, don't you?
No.
Maybe a dragon will spawn in its place. No,
I mean,
that's all a lie.
there was a deep gnome that I kept trying to kill at one point.
I moved Thunderhoof next to me, so.
Okay.
Where?
Landon is not on the map yet.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find it.
I put him on. He's there.
Okay, thanks. I didn't know what that one was called.
All right, so it's under elf.
Oh.
All right, so Thunderhoof and Tusk. You guys, Captain Talos has. Let me see. Let me just move him kind of closer to the circle. As you guys are, what the hell is going on here? Come on, move. Oh, he won't move because. So, anyways, he's right at the edge of the circle there. As you look in the center of the circle, you can see what looks to be like a drow elf that looks to be dead, kind of essentially staked to the center of the circle, and you can see what look to be 3 necromancers that are kind of chanting over the corpse. And in the background, there's a whole bunch of what look to be human, elf, half-elf, basically slaves that are chained up in the back of this cavern. And Captain Thalos tells you, the tongue of Derand will enhance my powers beyond all capabilities. I will become the greatest power that has ever been known in the Margreve. I will give you one last chance to join my ranks, or else you will seal your own fate.
Okay. From where I'm positioned, the circle that's there. I mean, does it look like it was drawn in?
It looks like it's been essentially etched in the ground.
Okay. So. Okay.
It's carved in the ground. It's not something that's just been drawn down where you can cast rain, wash it off.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was like, hey, let's just rip the circle. And it's like that might be bad.
Erase the chalk outlines.
Sidewalk.
Dance hands.
Sidewalk chalk, nice.
Let's see. I will look back and say. So if I join you, I'll be powerful and live forever, be immortal. But I'd have to give up my soul.
Who said anything about souls?
Yeah, usually when you die, and you become immortal, undead, you give up your souls. I don't think so. Casting magic missile, second level on him.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let me go real quick here. All right. With that being said, I want everybody to do new initiative rolls. What was yours? What was that, Tim?
I got an 8.
All right. Let's see, Glenn.
9.
Oh,
Wow.
you guys are
Okay.
getting butt rate.
This is gonna be
Paul.
bad.
Paul.
16.
Jim.
18.
That's getting better. Landon. Andy. 6? Oh. You just
7.
7.
7.
Okay.
I was going like this. 7. I know, like a Luther, you know. Like,
I didn't see the. Rick.
10.
You guys rolled like crap.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Magic Missile was crap, too.
Oh,
11
this is
points
gonna
of force damage to him.
He caught us off guard with all his talky.
We're not used to that.
Let's see. These are the. All right. Yeah. So, what was the magic missile?
11 force damage.
Oh, is it just instant hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me.
Now, if I had a wanted Magic Missile, I'd be doing Checkman.
That would be nice.
That was Immoril's favorite tactic,
Yep.
Yeah.
especially when we got a second one. Did it twice in a row.
Yeah, Ted regretted that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm the one that ruined all the magic for the games. Ow, it wasn't.
Well, no. Ted didn't like magic before. That just sealed the deal.
Yeah, that cemented it right there.
All right. Cool. So he kind of takes your little magic missile and just almost like a little flinch and kind of does the little finger to you. And let's see here. He actually starts us off because he rolled the highest. What are we gonna do?
Way to go, Ray.
Hey, I'm good at what I do.
Who is by me? Let me see. He will move right up to Thunderhoof. And he's going to go ahead and make his attack with his glaive.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be, let's see here, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Just got him.
I'm not a monk.
8 slashing, and he makes another attack at you.
Flashing, not flashing, right?
Just, hey, Dan,
Yep.
just tell me what you rolled.
What?
What you rolled on the die while attacking him.
My last one?
No, this one right now that you're
This
doing.
one? I rolled a 4 on the die right now.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, this one's gonna miss. And then let's see here. Let's see who's next in the pecking order. It's gonna go to Kovac.
All right. Well, let's just do something easy. I'm gonna cast a firebolt on him
Okay.
and twin it.
Okay.
So for one is an 11, the other's a 14.
They both miss.
Okay.
All right. Then I guess that puts us at Tusk.
All right. I'm gonna hit him with my maul. Recklessly.
Okay.
9 and an 8.
Oh, good lord.
It's gonna be a long fight.
We are all
Yeah.
over this one.
Second attack, also reckless. That was a 9 and a 7. So,
Rick, let's see if you can do any better.
bonus action rage. Just
Okay.
I will bonus action rage, and then I will recklessly attack with my sword. That is 30-20 to hit.
That hits. Hey, someone hit!
wow. What's that like?
I'm gonna use my feet to re-roll that damage. That's better. That's 16, 17, 18 slashing.
Okay.
And 7 necrotic.
Wait, that hurt.
Finally.
No, he's fine. Just shake it off, man. Just shake it off.
And then second attack, natural 20.
Woo! There it is.
D-Hundy.
83.
13, 14, 15 points of slashing.
Aren't you going to roll a D100 so we can figure out what?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you do that. 56.
And that's a slashing weapon?
Yeah.
Triple damage.
Triple damage. Shit. I don't have enough D6s for that.
For a minute there, I thought we were going to see Dan cry again.
Happened once before.
His turn's not over.
And if you would like to see that, that's on our Twitch channel. There's a clip of it. So take a look.
That's 27 points of slashing damage.
Very nice. That's a solid hit.
That's for talking about my mom.
Let's see here. Now we're on the 0.
Okay. I'll move up. And...
Man, flank him.
What?
Flank him.
Don't give him advice, metagamer.
Sorry.
All of a sudden, Tusk gets a very severe headache.
First attack's to 23.
Hits.
11 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack is 15.
Misses.
And he'll do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
17.
Hits.
For 8 bludgeoning.
All right.
And he gets +2 to his armor class till next turn.
Okay. Then we are on to Ray. Tim.
It just be Tim's time?
It's Timmy's time.
Tim.
Timmy's world. Do-do-do-do-do. Timmy's world.
Ah!
And from what I can observe from my vantage point, it looks like everybody's focusing on him, right?
Correct.
The other 3 necromancers, are they still chanting yet?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, the one that's towards the... Which one? No, never mind. The one towards the top, gonna cast Scorching Ray on him.
Okay. Go ahead.
First one. 15 to hit.
No.
Uh-oh. Second one. Second ray. That's a miss. Third ray. 22.
That hits.
That's going to be a total of 5 points of fire damage.
All right. And it's just intently focused on the chant. It's almost like you can see its head starting to roll back, its eyes rolling back, milky white, and just sitting there chanting, chanting, chanting.
Okay, I'm going to move
Uh-huh.
right there. I'm still flying.
Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage since you were focusing on, and you're right there now.
20. Well, actually, 24.
And what languages do you speak again?
Where's it? I know Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Sylvan, Abyssal.
Okay. In the Abyssal language, whatever, you hear them chanting, and what they're saying is in terms of the queen will rise, the queen will rise, the spider queen, she will rise. And again, you're seeing this female drow that's like kind of splayed out in the middle of this circle, and you're starting to notice that some of the mushroom canopy is like moving behind you, and you're seeing what looks to be like these little spiders that are starting to crawl out and head towards the circle and cover her body.
Is
that's-
she still alive?
You can go and check her pulse if you want to and see if you can.
And she's right in the dead center, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
From the looks of it, you think she's dead.
Right.
You got a shit-eating grin on your face for some weird reason.
No. No, I had my dinner's not agreeing with me. I had burritos.
All right. Let's see here.
So eventually it will be a shit-eating grin.
Could be.
I've got a couple of holy hand grenades of Antioch, so I mean.
That's good.
So Necromancer's turn. One of them moves forward in the circle and puts his hands up in the air and says, "I give myself to you, my queen." And you watch this beam of light just like out of its eyes and out of its mouth.
Oh no.
And it starts to almost like magically disintegrate the necromancer itself. And that's going to be, let me mark which one real quick here for you. This one, there we go, it's dead. So I took it off.
Oh, okay.
On to Landon.
Alright. Because I don't want to really get in too deep. I will turn to the guy closest to me. I think, yeah, he's 25 feet away. Yeah. I'm going to turn to him and say, if you were a show, it'd just be a bunch of unboxing, and that's just boring. And he has to do a wisdom save.
Woo! Burn!
He's in for cutting deep. He fails. It's an 8.
Yes. I've noticed the better the insult, the worse you roll. 6 psychic damage. Yeah. And he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh,
Nice.
that was with Captain Palos too. Uh,
So he's
that
got a
was
limp
him.
now, isn't he?
So
And
let's
then
jump
that'll
to...
be my turn.
All right, then we're back to the top. So Captain is up. He is going to... Let's see here. He's going to attack the ninja robot. And he looks at you and says, "My queen will rise and avenge my death. For I am already dead, and I do not fear the afterlife." And I fucking missed my first swing.
I don't fear death.
He takes the second swing at you. God damn, I rolled bad. Okay, nope, missed both times. On to Kovac.
All right.
Fireball would be great right there.
What it?
Get everybody in that circle.
Dun, 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 dun. Me. Me.
Let's see here. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness.
What did I do to you?
What does that require?
Me to roll better than I did. I'm assuming a 14. No bueno.
No bueno.
You want to see a ray of sickness? Give me a second.
All right, that's it.
All right. Then we are on to Tusk.
All right. I'm gonna attack recklessly with my maul. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits for 11.
Damn.
Second attack, also reckless. Hold on, I gotta move a cat. 24 to hit.
Yes.
Hits for 14.
All right.
A little bit of claw problem.
Yeah. Artabaxi.
Thunderhoof is up next.
I will also attack recklessly.
You don't have to, you're
20.
flanking.
But am I? Then
Yeah.
I won't attack recklessly. I'll just use natural advantage. 25 to hit.
Yes.
9.
Paul metagames one more time. He's getting disadvantage on his next attack.
Hey, I'm just talking to my guy next to me, that's all. Just a reaction. Hey, whoa, what are you doing?
It's 16 slashing and 5 necrotic.
All right.
And that'll be another hit for... Ooh, no. I'll use my feet to reroll that damage. That's 15 points of slashing.
How do you want this to go?
Off at the head.
Mommy had a baby and the head popped off.
The head comes off. Let me.
With a very surprised expression.
Oh.
Let's see here. So then that puts us to 0.
I will move down there and attack the necromancer.
Okay.
Two attacks. Let's see. A 26
Just hits.
and a 16.
16 misses.
16 misses. Okay.
Yep. The 26 hits though.
12 slashing
Okay.
and also an unarmed strike.
Okay.
For 21.
21 hits.
For 5 bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
And he gets +2 to his AC.
Oh,
Okay.
Huh?
nerds to answer your daughter's call.
Yeah.
Tim, you're up. Rick's in trouble. Rick's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
All right, the drow that's in the center of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna land right next to her. Look at her. Is she like bound down, or would I be able to pick her up?
She is staked to the ground.
Decisions.
Dead?
Perception check, please. Or medicine check.
Medicine.
Medicine. Medicine.
This may be getting a little too BDSM for me.
Right.
I don't think that's possible.
15.
And what? 13?
15.
15? She has no pulse that you can tell.
Shit.
And if you put your mouth up to hers, there's no breath.
If he
Yeah,
can do
that's
that
what she
mid-flight.
So she can't say no.
All right, so that I moved action to check her.
One of the necromancers is like, necrophiliac.
Creep.
The one that's closest to me, I'm going to fly straight at him to see if I can knock him over.
Okay.
Hmm.
What would that be? I guess a strength check?
A charge attack.
Like a charge, yeah.
I mean, it's up to you because I mean I spent my action to check to see if she was alive. The only thing I got left is movement.
I'll give it to you if you want to go ahead and try and ram the dude and actually like successfully fly and hit. I'll give that's got to be a strength. It's the only thing I can take out of that.
Yeah, I'll say this. That didn't fly.
Okay.
4.
Literally.
Not even close. You're like a drunk witch on a broomstick. Woo!
Yeah, it was aiming for him, but I ended up going into the mushroom behind him. Damn. Trying to disrupt them, guys.
All right, and so then the one that you tried to hit, again chanting, and looks up. My queen, I sacrifice myself for you. And again, the beam of light just kind of floods out of the mouth and the eyes, and the body incinerates, and the robes drop. And that one was right by you. Is now down.
The last necromancer that I hit had to have made a concentration save.
Concentration save.
Since he was trying to cast a spell / ritual.
Sure. What? I guess. What did it need to roll? Because I don't remember.
How much damage did you do?
A lot.
It was like 11 plus. It was 11 something. I think like 7 or 8
Like,
It is.
yeah.
It would have to. It'd be one for every attack.
Is it for each type of damage or just for the total damage of the attack?
Each attack.
Each hit.
Each attack. Each hit.
Well, it didn't save on the second or on the first attack then. So, so I guess during because this would be, I'm doing all of their rounds like them at once. So he would have just started chanting again, I guess, at this point, to restart his part of the ritual. So, that's what you see. He's not able to like go into what the other ones are doing. So that puts us back at the top with, actually no, not at the top. Landon, you're up.
All right, the best for last. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, I'm gonna move right there, and then towards the necromancer, I'm going to say, what's the difference between a necromancer and a necrophiliac? One raises the dead while one gets raised by the dead. Wisdom save, please.
Jeez.
That's it. You're done. Go home.
All right, guys. Apparently, I have to leave the call now.
And one of the commoners in the back was like, "Oh, that was a good one."
Oh, that was a knee slapper, and it hurt.
No, he rolled a 5. There's no. So then I'm assuming I'm going to have to do a concentration save to keep that one going, depending on what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, psychic.
With 3 psychic damage.
Oh, this will be easy to beat. I got a +2 on con, so it's almost like a guaranteed win.
No, you still got to beat a 10.
10 plus damage.
Oh, 10 plus
Oh,
the damage.
No,
Damn.
it's 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Oh, nah, he didn't save, so he got knocked out of it.
I got 3 points.
All right,
Yeah, by 3.
Received. All right, that's all I can do.
So you kind of see like the necromancer is like trying to regather his thoughts, and he's like so confused. He's like, "That was the most insane popsicle stick joke I've ever heard." I gotta get back to this shit. So that's gonna put us at Kovac, actually. I know we're running late, guys. This had I not been 45 minutes late to getting it started, we would have been finishing right at 10.
Right.
Well, damn fault.
Darn microphone.
See.
This is the most thought I've seen Jim put into an attack in a while.
Alright. Let's see here. I need a dex save.
Nada.
No dice, hombre.
Alrighty. That is 14 fire damage.
Alrighty. He's looking a little hurt.
What'd you thrive?
Agonizer Scorcher.
Oh.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Alright. So he takes a nice little chunk of fire at him, and now we're on the tusk.
All right, I got enough. I got enough movement to get right there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack with my maul.
Okay.
13 to hit.
Nope.
All right, second attack. 16.
Nope.
Ah, jeez. All right, that's it.
And he looks at you and goes,
Rude.
on Thunderhoof.
I will run right on up there with Tusk and recklessly attack the same guy.
Okay.
I'm assuming an 11 misses.
Does not hit.
But 22 will hit.
Barely.
Yeah, I can do better than that. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 14. 14 slashing and 6 necrotic.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Shake it off.
Starting to
You're
look
fine.
really hurt right now. Like, yeah, you totally ripped his arm sleeve off. He's pissed.
Ooh.
Let's see here. So that was Tim. Your turn.
Casting Scorching Ray at the drow in the center of the circle.
Okay.
Since she's prone, advantage. Woohoo! Right?
She's dead. Double advantage.
Right.
I like how Ray likes to take advantage of dead women.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm starting to wonder.
that's how I got my inspiration.
She's dead, so I have advantage, right? You're gonna give it to me?
First Ray,
So I can give it to her?
Jeez.
nat 20.
All right. D1 Andi.
5.
And that was for a missile
Nope, spell.
spell. Hang on one second. Yeah. That's going to be 5. It's double damage.
Okay. 16 points of fire damage on that one.
Okay? And the necromancer looks at you and goes, yes! Do our master's bidding!
Uh-oh.
And you
I'm
see
just
kind of
trying
like,
Wait, what?
you hit the spiders like on the chest, and they kind of like, move away from the skin, and they start to swarm over her legs.
Trying to disrupt the damn ritual.
Right.
Well, apparently that's not the way to do it.
Yep. Apparently not.
Fine.
How do you disrupt the ritual? You hit the idiots casting the ritual, as Glen has done.
I'm trying to do a mass thing to get rid of the whole thing at once. Instead, never mind. So the second missile, the second ray, I'm gonna throw at him.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's gonna be 6 points of fire damage.
You're on the right track.
Last ray. 22.
Hits.
That's 8 points of fire damage.
All right. Necromancer looks at you and says, "My queen will rise."
Whoa. Jazz hands.
I think Dan's having a seizure.
It's
think
like
that
he
was
just
more of a
put
tuning-
Cradle of Filth on or something.
I think it's more of a tune into Tokyo.
Was that what that was?
Landon is up.
Okay. I will turn to the necromancer and say to him, crap, hold on. So, I had a girlfriend. She was a necromancer. I had to break it up with her because she wanted me to raise a family.
Oh, gee, boo.
Wisdom save, please.
They're getting worse.
Oh,
Oh my god. Wisdom save is going to be an 11.
Here's the necromancer going, make a stop.
So, did he fail then?
11's what I rolled.
Okay, he failed. 3 psychic damage.
Again.
Yeah!
Alright, let me see if I can keep the concentration going. That time I did. I got a 19 on my con. Actually, 20. It's +2, not +1.
Alright. I guess then, in all rationality, who goes next after me? Isn't it Glen?
Kovac.
Kovac? Then I will say, wait, which one's Kovac again? He's the tiefling, right?
Yep,
Right.
it's a little devil-looking dude.
I'll turn to him and say, my horny, infernal friend, go forth and strike fierce. Bardic inspiration to you. It's 1d8.
1d8 damage or hit?
To hit.
Okay.
And then that's all I can do.
Wow. The last time we had another player character infatuated with tieflings was Dave's River.
Alright.
Oh, no.
No.
So, Kovac, you're up.
Alright, I'll move a little closer here. I am going to Firebolt and
We lost
twin.
Rick.
See that?
Did he go to sleep?
He might have. Seen it happen.
Well, he was in the middle of painting, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't put it past him, dude.
Yeah.
It's possible the fumes from the paint were getting to him.
Ha! Goo!
Natty 20.
Oh. Alright. Roll the table.
He died.
Alright, I gotta go pee on that note.
14.
A double damage.
Alright. Uh, 13 points of damage.
How would you like this to go?
Yay.
Yay.
He just turns into ash and crumbles.
Beautiful. And he is down. The ritual has stopped. The spiders start to dissipate. And you can see the commoners start to, like, they all cheering as a group.
Yay.
Unlock us! Please! Please save us!
What's in it for us?
We gotta go. This is.
Well, they got their chest full of crap over here. You want to check out?
Or you say, we don't want to check out their privy.
Save us, please! We beg of you!
Shall we call it here for tonight and distribute treasure next week?
Yeah, just remember to search for treasure next week.
Alright.
We search for treasure.
So, yeah, we can call it here, but you guys still need to search around and search for goods and services.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, if you guys
All right,
enjoy
guys.
what we're doing, please follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for Andy, Dan, Glenn, Jim, Rick, Ray. We're gonna head out. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night,
Night.
guys.
Night.
Bye.
Nice.